Oops. Am I live? Am I live? I might be live. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. I think I'm live. Oh, grunting. She's grunting. I think I'm live. I have not been live in like 4 days. Really hot. I'm gonna close the blinds. Just gonna close the blinds. 1 minute. A little bit, because it's hot. Girl dong hot. And I'm gonna turn on my other fan. So I have both fans on then. I'm gonna guess Zubair is here. Zubair is always first. First, Zubair. Oh, I didn't even check. Wait. Hold on. I gotta. Ah, shoot. Okay. I wasn't as prepared. God damn it. Excuse my language. I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. Hi. Hello. Zubair. I'm good, thank you. How is your health, my friend? I wish you good health. After the long time. Yes, it's been a few days, hasn't it? Yeah, since Friday. I know, Christopher Goodwin. Hi, how are you? I miss you, so I miss you too, Zubair. I miss you definitely. I was hot, so I don't want to be, you know, but it's hot indoors with the windows closed. That's what I'm just saying. The windows are closed. So my neighbors won't hear me talking to myself. Good evening, Kendall Folt. Hello, Kendall. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Lights. Do I have all my lights on? I think I have all my lights on. I have a light on in front of me, and the sun is shining bright in that direction at me, heating me up like a cookie on a cookie tray. Frankie, hi. Like me, Cha-Cha. I like you, Frankie. I do. MHMD. Hello. Oh, my friends are here. I love it. Looks gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Zubair. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I missed you too. I did. I know, it seemed like, well, but last weekend I did the same thing. I was not here on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And then I came in on Tuesday, and it was too long. But this weekend I had so much to do, and I was busy. I just had so much to do. It wasn't easy. Oh, 2800. Hello. Wow, did I miss you? I miss you too, 2800 for sure. Joe, you are live. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. MHMD, hello. It was hot today. Well, where are you, 2800? I mean, you're still in Arizona, or you're traveling around the country, I guess, right? So it has been hot. It has been really, like, it's been hot. It's been really hot. I'm just saying, yeah, it was hot. Oh, is this Sarak? My boyfriend is not romantic. Well, that's a bummer. I think you need to whoop him into shape then. Do you need lessons in how to make your boyfriend romantic? Because that would be a fun conversation. I would be completely on board with, like, how do you make your boyfriend romantic? Because your boyfriend, if he's your boyfriend, Yeah, he should be at least sort of romantic. Good God. And if you're coming on here and he's not romantic, Zuli, something from Assemble. Hi, how are you? How are you? Joe, how I feel when I watch you isn't normal, babes. It's not normal. Really, are you an abnormal person? Because certain things are normal, right? Multiple channel, but what? I've been multiple channels, but I love to be always be with Cha Cha Channel. Thank you, Super. Oh, you're so sweet. You look so nice, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's really nice. What are you going on about 2800? I came back to San Diego. What? You really? Smacking in the back if I had him. Tell him to be more. Yes, make him be romantic. It's not that, I don't think it's that hard. Honestly. Is it? Guys, is it that hard to be romantic? Is it? Should men be romantic or should they just like be lazy and not even deal with it? Oh, wrong answer. Whatever you're saying, whatever you're thinking to yourself, you are wrong. Because men need to always be sweet and romantic and thoughtful and caring and giving. And the men need to give. That's the way the masculinity and the femininity balance out, is the men have to be the givers. They have to be the givers. And the women, let the women be the takers. And too often, men are like, no, I want her to like, meh, meh, meh. It's like, no, wrong, sorry. That's broken. That's not okay. That's not right. It won't work. The men have to always be the givers. Just saying. I don't know what. I think I missed some comments. I might have missed a few comments. You know, my thing says there's only 2 people in the room, so this is always broken though. Flowers and candy on the first day. David, that's yeah, see, that's kind. That's thoughtful and that's kind. And I think, you know, a guy needs to be thoughtful. Women are always thoughtful. Well, I can't say every woman every time, because not every woman every time is thoughtful. Some of them are not. But I think it's important if a man is trying to woo, there's a word, right? Woo. If you're trying to woo a woman, you need to go out of your way to do something kind. I think nowadays maybe men have gotten lazy or I can't even guess. Don't even know. Men aren't doing enough. They need to do more. Well, women need to do more too, but men need to be the givers. That's what I think. Edwin, good evening, Miss Chacha. Edwin, how are you? Good to have you here. Zubair, Sarah Khan, what are you saying? Yeah, Zubair, you talk to that person because I'm not sure. I think you may be from a similar area of the world and maybe you understand what that person is saying better than I do. Can we chat one-to-one? Well, there is a person that would love to talk to you one-to-one. No, I don't give out my phone number. So you can talk to me right here, right, you there, me here, bring it on. What do you want to know? The one-on-one, just shh, you and me, one-on-one. Whisper, tell me, one-on-one, what do you want to know? Lino. Hey, welcome back. I have missed all my people. Oh my gosh. I have missed you guys. It's been too long. You better woo if you want to go woohoo. That's true, David. Absolutely. I believe it's 100 in a relationship, if not 50-50. I thought you were talking about temperatures still. 2800. I thought you were still talking about like the heat. I'm like, 100 and 150. What? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's got to vary. I think it's got to vary. I think it's got to be like, if somebody has a really bad day. I heard one of these people that does like TED Talks, and they talk about relation. I can't remember the woman's name. She's very popular. But besides, was it her or someone else? Anyways, she or he or whoever I heard say it said, when they come home at the end of the day, they say to their other partner, they like compare notes. It's like, how was your day? How was your day? Well, I'm at about 80% today. How are you? Well, I'm only at about 10% today. Had a really hard day. Well, so the person with the 80% is going to be like, you know what? It's okay. I can pick up the extra weight because you're having a hard day. You take care of yourself. And then it could be the other way around. I don't know if that makes sense, but it should make sense to anyone who's ever been in a relationship. It should make sense. I'm asking her what she wants to. Oh, thank you, Zubair. Thank you. I appreciate that because, like I said, you guys are maybe on the same side of the world, and I want to know one thing. What do you want to know, Joe? The one thing. Jason Stillman. There we go. Jason's in the room. Hello, my friend. I know I haven't been here in a few days. Good to see you. Lino, very nice. Ooh. Donnell is here too. Hello, Donnell. How are you? Good to see you. Yes, you're supposed to tend to each other 100%. 100%. And don't forget about community. Yes. Why is that? It's supposed to be it's supposed to be very simple. You talk to your person talks to you. You're open and direct. And then you get along, and life is good. And then life is good. He or she, if you're unsure, call it an it. Wait, what? You're not talking to me. Dude, Jason, I don't know who you're talking to, Jason. But 4748 is here also. Look at all my people. I have missed you guys. Good to see you, 4748. Good to see you. Well, I'm glad to see all of you guys. And I do think it was an interesting my eyes are like burning. I've got all these fans on me. And it's hot, and I'm whining. I know, I'm sorry. Don't mean to be whining. It's just hot. It's hot, baby. It's hot. And it's not even that hot. I'm just a whiner. That's all. Thank you, Father, for all the points. Definitely missed that smile in those beautiful eyes and those lotion. Will 2800, mind yourself. Remember, this is a family forum, is it? I want to be able to say that. I don't even think I want to be able to say that. I don't think it's a family forum. But thank you for the compliments. That's very kind of you. Appreciate that. You were talking about TED Talk and not remembering if it was to or he, she presenter. I know. I know. You're calling me out, and that's good. But it was a person that was talking about how like a really good tactic, because somebody earlier who is probably, I guaranteed, long gone now, we were talking about like relationships and like how do people like make their relationships. I'm no expert. I am the product of like failed relationships, all degrees of failed relationships. But I love that this one person that I saw somewhere on YouTube. I don't even know where on YouTube. Oh, it's hot. I gotta pull my. I don't know. No, no, not wearing a dress. Not wearing a dress. But the person that I saw talking on YouTube was talking about how when people come home or when they come back together, they sort of check in with each other. And they're like, how you doing? How you feeling? What percentage are, like, and so this person was saying, like, you would share with the other person, like, how was your day? How was it, good, bad, nothing? Maybe you're both at, like, I had a really good day. I'm tired, but I'm still at about 80%. The other person might say, yeah, I had a pretty good day too. I'm still at 80%. Well, damn, life is going to be a good night then, right? But if one person had like a really bummer day, then the other person's got to, step up, I think. My opinion. Just whatever. How do you maintain a long distance relationship? Good grief, Donnell. I have no idea. That's a good 2800 my command boy. Haha. Donnell. A long distance relationship. You know what, babe? I am not a fan of them. In all honesty, I don't. They struggle. It's hard. I am not the person to ask about a long distance relationship because I think that it's really, really hard and it wears on the relationship and it's difficult for it to survive. But there are many, many couples that do it because you think about our in the United States, you think about our military and the families that are split up for months at a time. And they manage some, I don't know what the percentages are, but they somehow manage, I guess. Tytil, hey. First ever live chat. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen you in, where are you from, Ty? Where are you from? Because you've made comments. I'm pretty sure it's the same person on my little videos, I do my little outdoor videos and stuff, right? So that might have been where I seen you. My lady friend has always had to protect herself. That the hardest thing for her is accepting my protection. Oh, she wants it and she likes it, but she struggles with accepting it, but she's working on it. Well, it's good she's working on it. I'm not a psychotherapist. Ugh. But it sounds good that she's working on it. And you guys acknowledge that it's like, I guess, a thing, right? Frankie, I want you. Now. Okie dokie. I'm right here, my dear. Lino, you are nice and beautiful. Thank you, Lino. Lino, are you from Italy? Where are you from, Lino? I feel it, even very short distance Roma. It's not, you know what, David? It's no romance is easy. Just saying, it's not easy. It's good grief. It's never easy. It's always a struggle. Seeing you too. Oh, Ontario. Okay, Toy. Gotcha. Pirate Craig. Okay. Pirate Craig. Here we go. This is only for Pirate Craig. And no one else. So there you go, Pirate Craig. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Did you get what you wanted, my friend? I want, 4740, I'm a certified bachelor. All I have is God and my parents. Okay. But everyone needs to know what they want. And it sounds like 47, 48, you know what you want, and you've found what you want, and you're happy with what you want. So in the end, that's good, right? Wait, things are going by too quickly. I'm losting them. I'm losing them every day and every relationship. It was trial and error. Yes, yes. Sorry, 28. I'm missing some of your stuff. So there we go. I hear you, David. Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you, Janelle, for that. I appreciate that. Easy Wages is back. Easy Wages. How are you? You're welcome, pirate. You're welcome. I swear I want to. You know what? You're the only person that I will do that for, pirate. Swear I won't do it again. That will be. Do you think there has to be a physical attraction? I, yeah. I mean, I, let's do. I think there has to be. I think it's absolutely beneficial. Yeah. Tie close enough for a drink sometime. Oh, even just for a pirate. I saw that. Oh my God. All these feed people. Seriously, people. Seriously. I am not here for feed people. But Pirate Craig comes in. My one person that I will do that for. And everyone gets all like, would you marry me? Jose Colon. Sure. No, probably not. Actually, I'm not. You know, I think I might need to meet you first. Yes, there has to be attraction and can make it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with 28 on that. Jason, I was in a long distance relationship with a woman who lived half the year in Canada. We talked every day. When she was gone, it ended when she. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, Jason. That makes me sad. I'm a foot goddess. Donnell, are you a foot? Are you another? Are you another foot person? No, no. You can't all be. I cannot have created a foot family of people. I thought I was creating a completely different. Okay, here we go. Here we go then. That's it. There we go. Beep, 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 beep. That's it. That's all. I'm not, you know, that is not what I'm creating here. Good grief, people. Really, really, Donnell. My goodness. Okay, I got it. It's good. Doing good, easy wages. MVP, hello, hello. Okay, I gotta scoot down because I am losing tortoise shell glasses. You're right. Well, I've been wearing these for a couple months just because if, you know, if I take them off, which actually feels good on my eyeballs because my eyeballs then get to rest. My eyeballs get to rest, but what happens is I cannot read. I can't read anything that's going on there at all. So I could sit here without my glasses on and we could just chat and I could just say whatever, but I can't see what's going on. But you can see my eyes. There I am. There I am. Ah, wait, there are words. Oh, there are lots. It's been, getting messages. No, just stupid alerts. I need to shut those dumb alert, notification things off. Because there's a lot physically attracted to your brain. Well, that's, you know what? I agree. I don't know if 2800 was talking to Jason or what, but that's a cool thing. It is a cool thing when people are attracted to, like, you're on the same sort of mental journey, or you get each other's humor, or you, yeah, I mean, I think that might be well, and it's just my opinion, but I think that's a skoshi more important than like just the physical thing. Because in the end, at the end of the day, people's looks change. They change. People get older, and people might get sick. People might lose their hair. They might get wrinkles. They might, change in the way they look. So the physical thing can be more of a, I don't know, a mental, stimulation, or you are in each other's vibes. Like the vibes are like, you're having a happy little mental vibe, right? And that can be very much an attraction thing, right? But yeah, everyone is different. Everyone is different. But it is a big thing as people, if you're going to be with somebody long term, people are going to change. If you meet somebody when they're 20, they're not going to look the same when they're 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or beyond. They're not going to look the same. So physical attraction might be important in the beginning, but I think it's more important that people, 100% chemistry matters. You have to have jive mentally. Yeah, Ty is right. I agree with what Ty is saying. I missed some messages. Sorry there. Montana frequencies. What did you say? Run the world. Yes, sir. I agree with it's like you gotta, like if you're gonna really jive with somebody, it's gotta be on a level that you both understand and you both get. Because I'll tell you, okay, here's a secret about me. I am what is called a sapiophile. You don't even know how to spell it, but I'll tell you what it is. Means I get turned on. Zubair, exactly 100%. You both have to vibe. Yes, 100%. 82 buff. You're perfect. Thank you. That's kind. Thank you. That's really nice. I got to scoot forward on the messages because I was getting behind. And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, what was I talking about? Here's what I was going to say. Yeah, I know my hair's all over the place. Sorry. It's what it is. This is where I am at the moment. People, if you get along here, then there becomes the physical attraction, right? And that's where because the attraction becomes more of like a psychological, an emotional, a spiritual connection with the other person, and you stay connected, right? And so it's not just all about the physical, because everyone changes over time, and that's life. Unless you're just going to be with somebody for like a night or two, then it's like it doesn't matter. Just saying, if you want to be with somebody for a period of time, you got to be on the same vibration. Yep, I love the word vibration. That's very good. Thank you, Zubair. You're so sweet. John Rose. Hi, John Rose. How are you? I wish, right? That you could find somebody to like vibe with, to like really have that like, and go on the journey of life together. Wouldn't that be cool? I wish that for everybody. I haven't found that yet, but I'm not dead yet. I don't think. Not yet. Not quite there yet. Not there yet. but it would be nice to find somebody that I jived with that well and connected with that well. Thought I had it when I was younger, but apparently not. Cha-cha's. How do you know that, 28? You know nothing about me. You know nothing. You know zero zip nada. But I appreciate the support. I love the fact that you want to announce that your opinion is that I'm smart or intellectual. I like it. I like it. Okay, 28, you get a point. You get a point. Who else wants a point? Stalker vibes. Oh, I'm not even reading Jose. Are we getting stalker vibes? I love you. I want you in my life. I want to go out with you. Would you go out with me? Jose Colon. Thank you. That's really kind of you. That's kind. You taught me about cougars and pumas and cheetahs. No, it's cougars and pumas and mountain lions. The pumas are the different ones. Pumas are, they're different, but it's mountain lions, cougars, and now I've lost it. Wow, dude, put his whole address on here. Oh, 4748. I didn't even see it. You guys are handling it, right? Yeah, I didn't even see it. So, I can't watch the whole thing. Have you met anyone online that you go, he's a maybe? You know what? The thing is, like, no. I mean, the answer would be no, because what do I know about anybody that's online? As much as they know a lot more about me. There have been people that have been very kind to me and very caring to me, and I appreciate that hugely. You know, Jason, but she is humankind. Wait, what? Wait. Jose Colin, I really appreciate your spirit, but she is human. Okay, you guys are handling it. That's all I'm gonna say is you guys are handling it. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Seems to be a little skerfuffle, as they say, going on there. I have no idea. I'm just gonna catch up here and assume that you guys are handling not skerfuffle, kerfuffle. Wrong word, kerfuffle. There was a little dust up. There was a little smackdown. It's like, stop. Okay. You guys handle it. I appreciate you for that. Jason Stillwell, I'm Cha-Cha P.S. Not sure what that means. Jason's fine. Zubair, Jason Stillwell is, I don't know what. Did he say something new? He usually is perfectly fine. So I hope he's no charge. It's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Is that what's going on? I'd be too scared to meet her. I'm a tough cookie. Don't underestimate me. You're right to be scared, 28. And stay that way. I want you to stay a skoshi. A little bit terrified of the old Cha-Cha. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Montana's. Somebody put their address. I missed it. So, that's on them. But I mean, who's gonna go and look? I'm not gonna scroll back and look. I'm sure that person will live with the consequences of their actions, and maybe nothing will happen. I'd never put my address online. Very dangerous in this day and age. 4748, yes. I agree with you 150%. I think people need to be careful out there. The internet is like the Wild West. It's like you're gonna get cooties. You do too much out there. You put too much out there, and the cooties are gonna catch. Remember cooties? I remember cooties. Boys had cooties when I was a kid. Big Bear, are you going out tonight? No. Are you single still? Wow, the deep questions. Am I single still? Why the still at the end of the sentence? Why? Not still. I haven't been single always. No. I am currently, in this moment of time, I am single, yes. I think that's gonna answer it. What is that? Knit Diaz. Hi from Dirty Jersey. Hi, I'm good, Dirty Jersey. Knit. I really do love you. I want to see you, Jose. Okay, Wally G. Wally G from the Caribbean. How are you, my dear? The Virgin Islands. Isn't that the Caribbean? Aren't the Virgin Islands the Caribbean, right? Wally G. Love you, Wally G. Love you. Love the Caribbean. Love the Caribbean. Only been there once, but oh yeah. Colloquial. 3:50 in Italy. You're ahead of me. That makes sense. You're 9 hours ahead of me. I'm in California. Colloquial. And it is 6:51 in the evening on Tuesday. So, yeah, you're up late, and I'm a ridiculous person doing this at 6 p.m. I am the cookie monster. Okay. Oh, I gotta catch up. Sorry, people. If I miss your comments, I apologize. I have to catch up. Okay, please, Cha-Cha, let me first sleep. Zubair, go to sleep, sweetheart. It is late for you. You need to go to sleep. Thank you for being here. And I want you to have good health and be well. So, good night, Zubair. Sleep well, my friend. Big Bear. 483 Gandalf Gardens. Oh. Is that the person that's giving away the address? Niles, what makes you single? It's this whole hot mess and this whole hot mess. And I'm just a hot mess, dumpster fire. And that's what makes me single. Possibly. No. Wrong. Goodness, that's a question. What makes me single? Nothing makes me anything. Gosh, people go through stages in life, right? They go through periods in life. Good night, Zubair. Good night. Sorry, Jose. Okay. Easy wages. I know what the hell. Easy wages. What the heck is happening here? That's all I'm saying is like, what the heck? What the heck is going on here? It's a little bit like, what? Who's asking these weird questions? You were pretty full, not full. You were pretty full. What the crickety crackety does that mean? Not full. I'm pretty full. I'm really, dude, I'm thinking that's just not such a nice... Stop saying that. But, Instagram, I don't have CeeLo. I do not have Instagram. I do not have TikTok. I do not have WhatsApp. I do not have any of those things. I am here on YouTube. I'm here on YouTube. That's it. Just here. And this is how you can find me and talk to me. Is come to my live streams. because I usually do a lot of them. In the last week, I took a few days off. Just needed a break. You know, people need a break, you know, so I can be at my best when I am here. Joe, how are you, my friend? She has Christian Montana. If somebody made a profile on Christian Mingle with like my face, that would be really funny. But no, I'm not. I'm not on Christian Mingle. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just think it's really funny that that was a comment. See, you tickled my funny bone. My funny bone's up in here. You made that was funny. John Rose. Not fall, just here. John Rose, you're so sweet. Lucky Spirit. Can you do a Katharine Hepburn impression? Yeah, fuck you. You know what? For that, you get a hard fuck you. Yeah, you're gonna get 24 hours for that one, because I know exactly what you were talking about, and so, yeah. Everyone has problems, my friend. Everyone has problems. But if you're being an asshole, it's just I'm not gonna have it. The people that hang out with me understand that I have some issues. I have some medical issues, but I'm not gonna die, and there's no need to worry about it, and there's no need to like make fun of me. Yeah. 20, yeah, there was a button pushed, right? It's there, it exists. I think it exists, you know. But I know when people are being like, I can handle a troll. But if somebody is just downright mean, and that's not just trolling. Trolling is like, hey, granny. It's like, I can deal with that. It's the downright mean stuff that I'm like, no, I have no tolerance. I have like zero tolerance for racial slurs and people, you know, people. Anyways, we're going to move on. Scary. That's right. Scary, angry Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha gets mad. I'm not gonna look at you. Mad. Gonna pout. No. I'm gonna just kick you out. That's all. Oh, Niles, you ignoring me. Probably. Frankie, baby. Hello. James Smith. When in a tough situation, don't you ask yourself, what would Rooster Cogburn do? I don't know who that is, so no, I don't. You're my granny. Okay. Frankie, tell me what you like doing. I like in my short videos, I like going to the beach. I like going to lakes. I like going to the mountains. I like being outdoors and hiking and doing outdoor stuff. Of course, there's indoor stuff, but I like your hair. I know, it's up in a little knot right now, isn't it? I got my hair in a knot. I'm not even, there we go. Is that even better? People are like weird, right? With their, like, the hair. I could put the hair down. I probably will. The reason I have it up is because the sun hasn't gone down yet and it's still kind of hot. Dominic, hi. I'm good, thank you. Niles. Be nice, Niles. You know, be nice, Niles. Montana, do you remember your first kiss? Yes, I do. Is it story time? Good God. I think I've told this story before, but I would be happy to tell the story again because Montana brought it up. Yes. Tony, where do you come up with this stuff? Montana, remember. Oh, I remember my first kiss. I'm just saying, you guys want to hear it. I can tell the story because here. I am here to tell the stories. It's a good one. It's a good one, and I can try to make it brief, so it's not too much. Sorry, I've been talking for like almost an hour and got all dry. Okay. Story of my first kiss. I was in 7th grade. It was either I think it was 7th grade. Got invited by, and I even remember the kid's name. He had a party. Might have been 6th grade. I think it might have been 6th grade, actually. No, it was 7th. Okay, regardless, grade 7. Got invited to a party. My first party I ever got invited to was a boy-girl party, not, and it was just at his apartment where he lived with his family, I guess. And there were boys and girls there, and it was like, wow, this is like a really big thing. Anyways, we're there, there's no drinking. We're like 12 or 13 years old, At some point, we're kind of standing around. There was some slow dancing. I also that same night did my first slow dance. And it was to the song by Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, very cliche. Okay, and so the kiss story is good too. At some point in the evening, because they had tables of like food and stuff, and the kids were just like mingling like dorks. We didn't know what to do. There was a group of us that decided we were going to play Spin the Bottle. Heck, I didn't even know what that was. I had no idea what that was. But there we are. We're all sitting on the floor, and we have some kind of a bottle, and we're spinning it. And the rule is, if you spin the bottle and it lands pointing at someone, then you have to go in this little closet over here and kiss. Well, everyone is standing outside going, what's going on? Anyway, so it goes round, and a few of the kids wind up going in the closet, coming out. There's a lot of laughing and, people blushing and all this, like, weird. It's like weird, corny little kids. Anyways, so it got to be my turn, and I spin it, and it lands on a boy. I know his name to this day, and I saw him at my 40th year high school reunion, like 3 years ago or something. Just saying, still know who he is. Anyways, so I spin it, lands on this boy, and so we have to go in the closet. I'm thinking kiss like how you kiss your grandmother, right? Or your mother, or I have never heard of any other kind of kissing. In fact, I was like 12 or 13. No idea there was any other kind of kissing than just kiss, right? Oh my goodness. Go in the closet. He's very nice. But before I knew it, all I felt was tongue and onion dip. It was like onion dip. And I'm like, oh, what? Why? What is going on here? And then we go out of the closet, and that was it. And I was like, that was awful. That was horrid. Why did he put his tongue in my mouth? And why was it all about onion dip? It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. So there was that. Just saying. Oh, and the big grand finale of that one, my first dance and my first kiss. My first kiss, the boy with the tongue in the onion dip. Turns out he lives a life with men. He's not a heterosexual, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But that's my first kiss experience. Probably was a better kiss than it would have been with a straight guy, honestly. But holy crapoly. So there's my story. There's today's little nugget of fun for you. Frankie, please be. I don't know what you're talking about. Big L1. Stairway to Heaven is a long song. How did you bear to slow dance for so long? Well, you know the song, Big Al. Big Al, good point. You know it. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, so the song starts off and this young man, and I know his name too. I'm not gonna say it online, but he was also at my reunion 3 years ago, my 40th high school reunion. He was there too. Oh God. But he's taller than I was, and so I just like put my hands on his shoulders, right? And he put his hands around my waist, and we were just kind of like doing that swaying little dance thing that you do back in the 70s or whatever. Yeah, because this was like 1977 or 78 or something stupid like that. It's a little swaying thing. But then, if you remember, Big Al, the song changes, right? The song changes. It's a slow in the beginning, and then, yes, it's like 7 or 8 minutes long. And then it turns into like they get into the guitar solos, and it's like fast. So then it's like we let go of each other, and then we're just like dancing. So that's how you get around that very, very long song. Yeah, because it was weirdly, that was kind of fun, the slow dancing, but very unnerving. But then, yeah, what do you do when the music changes? But if you remember back to the song, it does turn into a fast song at the end, so it shifts gears. I bet a lot has changed. Yes, Joe. Yes, completely yes, Joe. I know I've missed comments. I apologize. Because I had to tell my story. I apologize. Easy way just laughing out loud. I'm saying it's just the truth. You guys want to be, I mean, I got stories. I'm not gonna French dip. Oh yeah, it was onion dip, because they had food, and that's why I pointed out at the beginning. They had table, the family was nice. They put out tables with snacks for the kids because we were all young, and there was no booze because we were like really young, and the parents were there, so it's like we couldn't get into too much trouble. But yeah, well, there we go. Never eat messy food and lose the point of gassing on a day. That's right. You stay away. Right, it jams, right, Big Al? So at the end of the song, the guitar solos go, and it turns into this like rock song. So it became because there were other kids that were slow dancing, right? And everyone was kind of looking around like, what do you do? Someone must have been like, okay, we're just gonna fast dance now. We're just gonna dance. And so that was fine. That was all. There was nothing, I don't recall anything about that I was like, oh no, that was fine, right? My first dance. Yeah, first time a boy put his hands around my waist. Yeah, yes, true that. What do we got? David. One time I was kissing a girl, and I dip a skull in your mouth. Oh, no, don't. No, wrong. Ooh, bing, bang, boom. Oh, somebody should have told you. Don't ever, if you're going to kiss a girl, don't have dip in your mouth. And in fact, if you've had dip in your mouth, you need to go wash your mouth, brush your teeth, mouthwash, and clean your mouth, because I mean, if a girl likes that, maybe that's her thing, but a lot of girls are like, yeah, no dip. No. Frank, that must be, thank you. Big L, plot twist. Okay, Big Al, I'm loving you, Big Al. Do you think your reaction to French dip boy Turn. I know. Maybe. I don't. The thing is, at the time, I don't think I reacted because I was so young. I was just like, I, I don't know what. I don't think I turned him gay. No, the answer is no. He was probably, he was probably still figuring out his own world too. So, Frank Cost, can I ask you a serious question? Yes, sir, you can. What's Montana was like, let's try men next. Wait, I missed that. Armando Jean. Hello. Haven't seen you in a few minutes. How are you, my friend? Drink a Sprite, swish it in your mouth, and then, yeah, you gotta wash that. Boop, 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 boop. It's almost like if you had a mouthful of olives, or no, it wouldn't be olives, because people love olives. Everyone loves olives. No, not during a kiss, though. No, you can't have just eaten food or be doing dip. Yeah, you need to rinse your mouth out. Yeah, get some soda or even a beer, whatever you've got. Go and wash your mouth out before you kiss a girl. Unless she's skanky. If she's skanky, she might not care. So, I don't. A woman dipping. Whoa, wait, I missed something. Does she have her spice cup? I don't know. Also. Just use Listerine managing, right? I'm sorry, if your plan is a kiss, freshen up. Do something. Freshen up. Do anything you can. Wash your mouth. I think 28 said, go rinse your mouth out with a Sprite. Maybe get a piece of chewing gum, some spearmint gum. But yeah, dipping, not if you want to kiss. And, well, I mean, you could kiss for like a second, and then you may never kiss that person again. So, there we go. Have a happy week. Jay Honey, thank you. Hey, Jay Honey, Easy Wages Gum. Yes, I am a big supporter of, like, mint gum or something like that. 28. I've never heard anyone who doesn't like olives. Remember trading gum and Easy Wages? Yes, and that was kind of a joke, right? It's like, ooh, then you had a really good kiss. Because if, like, that person had the gum and now you have the gum, it's like, oh, that must have been a good kiss. You guys are funny. You guys are on point tonight. You guys are making me giggle. Well, and I told you my story. And it's not my proudest moment, but I'm still here sharing it with you, right? That's all I'm saying. Amanda Jean, choose some double mint. Yes, get some double mint gum. Any kind of gum. Or a mint. Remember Tic Tacs? Remember those little plastic containers of Tic Tacs? And they had this little white. I don't even know if they probably still make them. My dad used to always have those in his pocket because he smoked cigars. I don't know how much he and my mom kissed, though. I mean, but what do I know? I did, though. You want another story? Since we're talking about that. I did. No, I probably shouldn't even go there. Just Tic Tacs, Monte, any kind of mint, I think. Gosh, no, y'all tell me no wonder I've had a hard time doing it. Yeah, you need a breath mint. David, yes, you need a mint. Banaka mouth. Oh, my dad, that was something my father used to keep because he was a cigar smoker when I was young. He's not alive anymore. But he also have those little bottles of Banaka, which you just put like a couple of drops on your tongue, and it was like, boom, it would like clean up your mouth. I guess that's how he got my mom to kiss him. Oh, good. Listerine strips. Well, that wasn't that long ago, was it? I'll be 44 soon. I look 25. I try to always party, okay, and be fun. I haven't been to the US yet, but I've been partying half the world. Wow. Well, good for you. Good for you, my goodness. 44 and still partying around the world. Good for you. Adam, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Okay, I gotta catch up. There we go. I'm trying to catch up. Big L, they still make Tic Tacs, but Dynamints are just... Dynamints? Is that kind of like a Tic Tac? Dynamints. That sounds familiar. Whoever mentioned Banaka, that was like a memory blast because I forgot. But yeah, my dad used to always have, I don't know if he carried it in his pocket or it was always like in the car or something like that. He had Banaka, these little bottles with little, just tiny little bottles. But he, like when I was a kid, he smoked cigarettes, like when I was young. And then at some point in the 70s, he stopped smoking cigarettes and then started smoking cigars and pipes even. Because back then men would smoke pipes. They would put tobacco, not wacky tobacco. I mean, just like tobacco, not the green weed, tobacco in a pipe, and he would smoke the pipe. So I'm just glad to be 65 and alive. Well, yeah, you know what, David? I have friends who have not made it to 65, and I'm 61, so I have friends who are no longer here, and it's sad, so you should be glad that you're alive, right? Dynamints were a larger version of Tic Tacs. Oh. Banaka breath spray. I remember, yeah, because first it was drops, Big Al, right? First it was this little thing of drops. And yeah, then they made like a tube that was like a little bit bigger and it was a spray. That was like fancy. But I don't think you can you find that anymore? I don't even think that Banaka even exists anymore. I used to carry Banaka with me, the spray form, in middle school. You were smoking the wacky tobacco, though, I'll bet 28. Yeah, the cinnamon Banaka was good. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember my dad always had it. But, yeah, that was a long time ago. Well, in the 80s, I guess. But in the 80s, well, yeah, I smoked a little wacky tobacco, but, yeah. I guess I didn't worry too much about the smell. Probably should have. Care about any woman. My sister even suggested age. Like, okay, you'll understand each other. I don't think I understand that. You guys might be having a conversation that I used to get cigarettes from my aunts and uncles the good old days, right? People would still like smokes from the elders. Or the elders would send us down to the store with a note and money saying, you know, giving permission for the 10-year-old to buy cigarettes. You know, saying, please allow my, you know, kid to buy a pack of... Yeah, that happened back then. And the store owner would look at the note and go, okay, I guess that's legit. And they would sell a 10-year-old pack of... And even back then, until I was, I don't know, so it must have been around the late 70s or something. Remember, they used to have cigarette machines. You could put coins in. And it was like 75 cents, I think, to buy a pack of cigarettes. I remember buying a pack of cigarettes out of a machine. when I was, I don't know, I was probably 15 or 16. Just at a machine, just machine out on the street, like a vending machine. Just buy cigarettes, whatever. Nobody's gonna stop you. Nobody's going to stop you. You just buy your cigarettes and get on the bus and ride it downtown and meet your friend. And I don't know what the heck I don't know what the heck I was doing. Oh, liquor store with a note and pick up beer and cigarettes. Wasn't it weird? Like way back when parents could just write a note for you, and you would, as a kid, just show up with your note and your like $5 bill or something, and you get whatever, and they would hand it to you. It's like, what kind of world? It was a crazy world. And then they think that we're all. I think that probably like Gen X was the last generation of kids that like lived in like the real world of like that kind of nonsense. It was, but it seemed really normal. And it wasn't normal. I don't think I would have, and I didn't probably take a whole lot of advantage of it. Other than the fact when I became a teenager, yeah, my dad had a whole bar full of booze. Because whenever they would have friends over and they would play bridge or they would play cards, they would be drinking cocktails. And like their friends would call the kids over and say, hey kid, hand us a glass, say, hey, go mix me a gin and tonic or a whiskey and Coke or whatever. They would send us into the bar room I remember, and this one parent, I'm not gonna say the name again because this friend of my parents is no longer alive. But I remember he asked me to pour him a drink and he told me what he wanted, and I'm like, I'm a kid. I'm like 8 or 9 years old. I'm like, what? I don't even know. So I went in and I poured what he told me to pour, and I brought it back to him, and he got angry with me because it was like it was a really heavy pour. Apparently, I did not know. I was like a kid. How am I supposed to know what a decent pour is? I was never taught that you use the little like measuring glass. Come on now. Come on. You don't get mad at a kid because they don't know how to pour you a whiskey. You didn't tell me anything new, which means I need to do what you said. Thank you. I don't know what we're talking about. The guy told me at a point, I already know who you are. Here's your stuff. Oh, but like at the liquor store or at the, yeah. Gotcha. It doesn't make sense. What doesn't make sense? French. If I'm in the States, I'll give you a hug and a kiss. Okie dokie. Sounds delightful. I did the same thing as a kid. I took a sip of it. It was so nasty. I remember telling my cousins how they drink this stuff. I remember the first time I ever drank booze. Well, it was like my parents would have these parties, right? And I would be, they would be like, yeah, you got to help clear the dishes and wash the dishes and clean the kitchen. I was put to work while they were doing whatever the heck they were doing. But, so and this is gross. This is 100% gross. But there would be these half-drank drinks, and I would drink them. So gross. I don't know which parent, which other adult didn't finish their drink, but I would, pour them together, mix drink, yeah, sure. And then I remember the first time I actually knew that I was drinking. We were like in junior high again, which is like 7th or 8th grade. And somebody brought like a pint of Southern Comfort. Remember Southern Comfort? Southern Comfort. And before we went into the ice skating rink, and I know I was in 7th grade, I know for a fact I was in 7th grade. I don't know if the Southern Comfort incident happened before or after me clearing my parents' dishes and like sipping off of drinks. But before we went into the ice skating rink, somebody had a pint of Southern Comfort. And we were down in the parking lot before we went in. And I remember just taking one. We took the lid off of it and we would pour it into the lid. And then we drank like a lid, the Southern Comfort lid. We drank a lid full. I think I drank one. I think I might have drank 2 lids full of Southern Comfort. And back in those days, a lid was, not the booze, but a lid was used for like a measurement of weed back in those days. But I digress from my Southern Comfort story. Yeah, so I then went ice skating for probably 2 or 3 hours. And I was like, I was high as a kite, I was drunk, and, just from drinking Tool thing. But I didn't, what did I know? I don't know what I was doing. What do you think, Big L? We're the last generation that experienced normalcy it was since the dawn of time. What we did as kids seems astounding by today's standards. Correct. That's a whole thing. But in reality, we've dumbed down. Probably, I think it seems pretty normal. I wasn't doing anything that was any different than other kids my age. I have stacks of stories that I can tell about like growing up and all the things that happened and I went through, and that's why I can keep telling them. I have all kinds of stories. You want another story? I got more. Southern Comfort and Pepsi, yum. Yeah, no, when I drank the Southern Comfort, though, it was just like we poured it into the lid and just drank it straight. That's where I'm like, ugh. And I wasn't familiar with it, so it's like, J-Flow. Okay. Donnell, can I square lid? Right? Wait, Donnell, San Juan, do you remember that? It's like you would either buy like just a joint. I remember you could buy just a joint of weed. It was already rolled and it'd be like $1. It was like $1. And then there was a nickel bag. A nickel bag was $5. A dime bag was $10. And a lid, I never bought any of these. But a lid, I guess, was a larger quantity of the cannabis. Did you ever get sent to the principal's office in high school? In high school? I think I got sent to the office. I got sent to the office in elementary school. Yep. For going to the principal, and he called me in there and I got reprimanded for sticking my tongue out at the principal, like, Yep, got in trouble for that. Junior high, yes, can't remember why, but I do remember being there. Junior high to me was 7th, 8th, 9th. And then 7th, 8th, and then I changed schools for 1 year because my mother couldn't handle me. She sent me to live with my grandmother for 9th grade. Well, Grandma went to bed early and I had my own little side door, so Mom, it was really a fun year. Thanks, Mom. It was a lot of fun. Gagan, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Stories. Yeah, I got all kinds of stories. My goodness, I have so many stories. Does anyone remember roach clips? And the roach clips from our generation, like the girls would wear them in their hair, and then there would be like a piece of like leather strip and then a feather on it. And we'd wear our hair down, and then we'd put a roach clip in our hair, which meant It was like an it was like a flashing light that, yeah, we smoke weed. A roach clip. Do you guys remember what a roach clip is? Does anyone know what a roach clip is? Four Fingers was $20 of weed. Yeah, I don't even. I didn't buy because back in those days, girls didn't have to buy. I think once I bought a joint, which is a pre-rolled for $1, and then I went and found friends to like do it with. Anthony, how are you? I'm good, thank you, thank you, thank you. I used to talk back to the teachers. That was a kid that would write 100 times. I do not respect I will not disrespect my teacher. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I got in trouble in high school. I think I got in trouble, but I don't specifically remember going to like the principal's office. I remember ditching school, even better than that, in high school. I remember ditching one day, right? Because I don't know what I was ditching, but I left school and I just went for a walk through it. It's a little town that I grew up in. It wasn't a real big town. And I'm like 4 or 5 blocks away from the school. And my mother pulls up on me. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, well, I made up some BS. I don't know how. I don't know whether she believed me or just didn't care. But my mother rolled up on me and she's like, what are you doing out of school? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. You're supposed to be in 4th period. What are you doing? It's like, no, I was ditching. I did not tell her that. I was just walking around to not be in school, basically. Got suspended for having a lighter. Because a roach clip is a joint holder. Thank you. When you get down to the bitter end of it, right? Usually made from alligator clips. Or yes, there are these little teethy things. They're like tick, 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 tick. And they were very small. Yes, and that's how you would hold the very end. Because we didn't want to waste any of it. That's how you would clip on to the very end of the joint. Big Al knows. I bought a couple ounces this. Well, easy wages. I don't know where you live. I live in California, and cannabis is legal. So anybody, I'm trying to be polite because this is YouTube, right? And not everybody is from California where it is legal. It's very legal. It's incredibly legal, and it's really strong. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, I have stories. I think I've already told like a bunch of those stories about my mishandling of very strong cannabis edibles. As just a warning to anyone out there, careful. Edibles. Scary. Can kick your butt. They called it a roach clip because pot holder was a easy wages. That's a good one. That's funny. You're funny. Oh my gosh. I need another drink. I don't know if it's getting hot or what the heck's going on. My nose is getting all stuffed up. I sound like a druggie. Maybe it's because we're talking about drugs and stuff. So I'm like, my nose is getting all stuffy. Armando Dean, you smoke it. You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Cannabis, you can smoke it, you can eat it, you can vape it, you can bong. Water pipe is the appropriate word. You take it in many different ways. I don't use it though. Okay, I'm missing the conversation, but I think you guys are talking about cannabis. Yeah, I got plenty about cannabis because there's cannabis everywhere here. Everywhere you can get it in like every form. The one thing that's interesting, and not a lot of people know this. This is a little fun fact, is that because cannabis is not legal in all states, the cannabis stores in California only take cash. They cannot take any kind of a card because the cards, like a credit card or a debit card or anything like that, are used federally. Like you can use your debit card if you're in this state or across the country in another state or anywhere. So it crosses state lines. So if you're paying for a purchase at a cannabis store in California and you're from another state that is not cannabis legal, so end of the day, you can't use a credit card or a debit card, any kind of card. I don't know if they do tap to pay. My understanding is that you have to pay cash. So it's a cash business. These people are cleaning house with that stuff right now, just because it's not legal like everywhere, which is crazy because like alcohol is legal everywhere. It's like, but cannabis isn't. It's like that's like the thing we're worried about, the thing that makes people basically want to fall asleep on their couch. That's the thing we're worried about. That's the thing we're worried about. Okay, well, just saying. It's not getting hot out there. It's getting Jason. Easy wages because federal laws are meant correct. Yeah. That's why it has to be. It's an all cash business. Oh, you guys are having a conversation. Tomcat, haven't seen you in a long time. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Boy, you missed story time. We've been sharing some stories. But that's okay, you're here now, so I'm glad you're here. Armando Jean, not in Utah, not legal in Utah, probably not. I don't think so. I think it's easy wages is it's medicinal, yeah. For a lot of people, it's very medicinal, yeah. Absolutely. Malix. Oh, well, I like you too. Nice to have you here. There we go. We got any puppets tonight watching. I haven't done that in a long time, have I, with little puppets? Probably not. Probably no puppets tonight. The puppets kind of lost their, everything has its moment. And I think the puppets they had their moment, and I think the puppets have gone to bed. So, and nobody's wishing or willing them back. So, you can decide what that puppet just said. Getting busy, about time for school to start. Oh, yes, sir. When does school start in Tennessee? Easy wages, the new drug of choice is Ozempic. That's not, but does that make people feel good? I thought that was the diabetic drug that people took to lose weight. I know a number of people that were taking Ozempic or those kinds of drugs, like shots. It's like shots, and then they lose weight. I didn't know that people took it to change their state, change their mood. July 29. What? Really? That's in like a week and a half or something. What is, I don't even know what today is. I don't even know what today, 20th, 21st? I don't know. Your puppets should have been sent to the principal's office. David, that's funny. I know, because they were like, stop it, puppet, stop it. Bad, bad puppet. I know. Idaho, Utah, North Dakota, and Texas, where it's not legal. What about Colorado? I think Colorado was kind of on board when like California was getting on board with doing legal cannabis. I think. Not positive. Need to get to bed. Work night night. Easy wages. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you sleep well. The puppets say good night. Good night. Good night. I'm glad you came in. It's good to see you again. Definitely, for sure. I'll be back probably tomorrow. So what's today? Tuesday? What a weird night. Wow. And I've been here like since Friday. So I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Colorado was the first state to legalize it. That sounds familiar. That's why it's sort of sticking in my brain. It was even ahead of California. And, California is very liberal. We are 40 million people here. Just a reminder to everyone that's out there. California is 40 million people that live here. That doesn't even account for people that visit here or vacation here or travel here for business or family or anything else. That's people who actually are, during the census, counted as people that live here. 40 million. It's a lot. It's a lot. Just saying. And we all agree, cannabis is it's okay. You all think it's okay. Come back for the show. I am the puppet. Easy wages. I think it's like, is the hand holding my mouth or am I holding the puppet's mouth? I don't know which way it goes. Honestly, easy wages. Come back, though. We like you, we like you, we like you. Come back. It's okay. It's safe here. The water's fine. Come on in. The water's fine. Oh, well, I love your puppets. They remind me of Kermit the Frog. Oh, those were good days, weren't they? Have you watched the series Animal Kingdom on Netflix? It was filmed in the San Diego. No, I have not. I had Netflix for like 22 years and then I canceled it in February. So I haven't seen it, no. I got ticked off at Netflix. And I think some people tonight earlier saw what happens when I get ticked off. There's a little bit of a... No. But it's very rare. It's very rare when I get ticked off. But I just take care of business. And I had to say goodbye to Netflix for the hot minute. But, Tomcat, I do remember when I was a kid, do you remember Mutual Kingdom's, wait, what was it called? Animal Kingdom. Mutual Kingdom, like Mutual of Omaha's Animal Kingdom. And it was on Sunday nights. And it was just documentaries about animals. So for Wally, I love you. Stupid poop. Why is that funny? Is that funny or is it just? I feel like it's kind of dumb, but people like the little puppets. They like the little puppets. Like they're just my hands. It's like, fuck you too. That's ridiculous. Her eyes turned red. There was like fire and joke. It was like scary, and then she got mad. I did not got mad. I did not got mad. All I did was remove somebody. Was it that bad? What ticked you off? We're not gonna go there, Tomcat. No, you don't. Why do you want to go there? You guys, drop it. Mother hen says, drop it right now. We're not gonna run through that again. The bottom line is don't be horrible. Don't be a horrible person. Don't be a totally cruel or mean person. That's all. I'm patient with most of the dumb trolls, you know. Wait, Mutual of Oma, Animal Kingdom with Martin Perkins. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. And it was on Sunday nights, right? Because it was either before or after Disney, the wide world of Disney. Because I remember that on Sunday nights, it was like the big thing. We all sat, we sat in front of the TV and we were like, yay, we got our 2 shows. Mutual of Omaha's, Animal Kingdom, and then we had the wide world of Disney, and there would be like a Disney program on. Yes, it was wonderful. Saturday was, loved that show. Yes, Big L retracted. Uh-oh. Never seen this show in Chicago. You were probably too young, 28. Baby. Oh, I'm not gonna be a smarty pants. I'm not gonna be mean. I just said we're not picking on people, and then I start. There'll be no teasing. There will be none of that. Dude, she was pissed. Hey, settle down, 28. I thought she was gonna grab the belt. Settle down, 28. Settle down. Wally, love you. Please don't change. Well, thank you, Wally. I appreciate that. Yeah, I get. Doesn't everyone have sort of a breaking point? Come on, why do we want to talk about that? Because, okay, maybe you guys want to talk about the fact that everyone does have a breaking point. Maybe that has to be our next topic. Maybe that has to be it. Okay, but I have to do one thing first because I have been on for an hour and a half and, girls gotta go. So 2 minutes. I need my 2-minute break I will be right back, okay? Looks like everyone's gone. That's okay. It's Tuesday. So people are not gonna hang around forever, especially if the person they're watching like leaves and it's like, yeah, I've been talking about like drugs and dancing. There's a lot of things I haven't talked about. I have so many stories that I haven't told yet. That's the part that kind of gets me, is like, yeah, but some people don't like these kinds of stories. Like, it's like a reality show out of my brain, out of my melon, and into your ears. This is a like mental reality show, like me recounting the weirdness of growing up as a Gen X kid. I guess. I don't know. I can't speak for all kids of my age, but yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. 28. It's only Tuesday and I'm already drunk. Are you, David? I haven't even opened it yet. 28. What are you waiting for, my friend? You waiting for the big reveal when I like take my top off, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, hot dog. No. I was kidding. Hello, kidding. I know there's no one here. Well, there's a few people here. Kidding. No, can't do that on the YouTube. I'm not going to do that anywhere. Look at how modest I am today. I mean, I have a tank top on because it's July, what, 20th? It's hot. It's hotter than Satan's butthole. I would say a-hole, but that wouldn't be nice. You wouldn't think I was a lady if I spoke that way. She's back in the ring for another swing. That's right, I'm back. Hey, if you guys want me to be here, I'm here. If you get tired of me, then there we are. I know. 28, yeah, take the hair down. But I put it behind me. So I still look like I've only got this much hair. Right? There we go. I can make it look like I've just got, there we go. How's that? It looks like I just have like this much hair. So it was weird. I listened to the song in my car that you selected for your short today, David. That was, gosh, well, you're old enough to remember that song. Afternoon Delight, Afternoon. It's such a retro song. That was the only reason. I mean, it just struck me today as a good choice. And I remember it from when I was like, I think that song came out in like 75 or 76. It came out it was like that old. But I remember hearing it on my little transistor radio when I was like 10, 11 years old. I had no idea what they were talking about. I had no idea. Do you, David, to this day, do you know what that song is about? Yeah, it was actually on the radio. That's kind of crazy because I don't know what stations play that stuff. I'm doing my tablet on my payroll so that I can submit it to the company. Oh. And then when my stress level is done, then I will crack it. Oh, gotcha. So you're still working, 28. But you've got me there on the live. I like it. That's commitment. That's commitment to the girl. That's all I'm saying. That's commitment. I appreciate that. Thank you, 28. I remember those. Yeah, the song, the translator. Yeah, transistor radios. Yes, I had a little one, right? It's like this big, and it was like avocado green, and it had the antenna that you had to like. It came up in like several parts. You pulled it up, and you had to have the antenna up, and you could flip it. Mine, anyways. You could flip it from. Oh, I don't even know if I put my phone on Wi-Fi. Well, I guess it's too late now. Shoot. I think I forgot to put my phone on Wi-Fi, so we're still on data. That's why I was looking at my face and I'm like, why is it going toot, 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 toot? Am I, like, gapping? How's my connection? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm a multitasker. I work hard every day and every day at work hard. Sounds like you do, 28. And it's for yourself. You always have my attention. Oh, I think 28's kissing up to me. I think he's trying to be fancy. I think he's trying to be fancy. You think you're fancy, 28? You think you're fancy. Well, I love you. I do. David, the song is about a sexual encounter during the daytime. That's very formal. That's very formal, David. Yes. I think the song Afternoon Delight is about a sexual encounter during the daytime. That's very proper. Yes, absolutely. And a lot of songs back in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, there were a lot of songs about. Did you ever listen to the Grateful Dead? Holy moly. Did you ever listen to the Beatles? We've talked about this here. The Beatles, all the songs about the drugs. Like so many songs about drugs and about sex, about people like having jiggly, my boots are under your bed type of songs. Now that's what the country songs say. That's like the big secret code for like, we're noogie. It's like, my boots are under your bed. It's like, it's not that fancy. Try harder. I think the country music scene needs to try harder with their lyrics. That's all I'm saying. I have no problem with country music, but I think that they've gotten a bit complacent with their lyrics, and they need to, try harder. Because back in the 70s, good grief, think about it. Think about the things that, like, James Taylor sang about, and what Led Zeppelin and Rush and all those bands. Think about the things they sang about, and like even like straight up, the Beatles are supposed to be like, you think of this like square band. I'm like, no, come on, people, it's too much. It's too much, and it's free. The songs, okay. Drugs were not bad back then like they are now. I think drugs have always been a bit dangerous. I think our whole world is a little bit different now. And a lot of the drugs are probably stronger. I would venture a guess, because I don't do drugs. I do drink, but I don't do other kinds of drugs. I don't even, and it's legal. California, cannabis is legal. I don't partake. But I know people all around me do. Plenty of people do, because it's legal. It's just as common for some people as drinking a glass of wine or drinking a beer. It's like they just smoke a little, and it's like that's what they do, And it's like here, it's like meh. It's just common, common, common. So, you know, I don't know. Oof, I'm getting hot again. I don't know. I don't know. Have we had enough? Maybe we've had enough tonight. We've been on here for quite a while. Big Al is still with us. Big Al, or he's rolled around he's scrolled around and he's back, maybe, right? The song Afternoon Delight was sung by the Starland Vocal Band. Yes, it was. When I put it on my Big Al, do you know that I put up short form videos every day? I mean, I've seen you in my lives. Obviously, I remember you from my lives, like here, right, doing this. But I've been doing this for maybe like, I don't know, since February or March. But for like 5 or 6 months before that, oh, my brother sent a video. I'm gonna have to look. Not right now, but later. That's nice. He lives on the other side of the world in Indonesia, and he's a surfer. And he sends really beautiful videos, which I do not put on my channel. I only put on stuff that I videotape myself. Anyways, but Big L, what I was gonna sort of say is like, I don't know if you know, like, okay, so I've been doing live streams for like 5 months or something. And prior to that, I never did live stream. I never did much video. I did these short form videos, which are the ones that people scroll through, right? And they're outdoor videos. Like, I love the outdoors in nature. It's like the ocean or a lake or a mountain or, you know, the bay, lots of bays. We have a lot of things where I live where there are a lot of pictures of stuff. And so I make videos of all kinds of stuff, anything I can find that I think is kind of interesting and fun and often beautiful, or at least kind of like enticing. And then I put like old music, a lot of rock and roll, but every once in a while it's just like old groovy music. So today was the Starland Vocal Band. Yes, so yes, you are pointing out. So I wonder if, Big Al, have you looked and seen that I put up, and that's why we're talking about that particular song, Afternoon Delight, is because today I put up a video where I was over by the bay, and I some of my really funnest videos for me to take is when I climb on top of a bridge, which is my joy because I have a fear of heights. So I climb up on the bridges, and then there's all this water and the big beautiful bay, and boats go by, and I will take video and video and video, like tons of video, and then I will like find little pieces of it that I can make into little shorts, and then I put music on it. So anyway, Big Al, that's for you. That's my explanation. If you've never seen my shorts, that's one way that sometimes I go to the beach, sometimes I go to the mountains, sometimes I go to lakes, sometimes I go to the desert. I go all kinds of places. But they are not with me and my face in them. It's just like the outdoors and music. So it's kind of a mismatch of a channel, right? So I'm not in those videos, but I take them, I create them. But anyways, Big Al, Big Al, Big Al, Big Al, are you still with me? Did I bore you to death with that whole, that was probably too much. We're here. As long as we are alive, we are here. Yes, 100%. Wait, we're going back to Big Al. Afternoon Delight, so it's Starland Vocal Band. Yeah, he's probably not even here anymore, damn it. The group was made of two couples that were actually married to each other who had known. Well, the Mamas and the Papas were that way, and Fleetwood Mac, there were marriages. There were a lot of bands where people got married, right? I'm glad I have a friend that lives in California. It's yes, David, I'm here and I'm your friend. And you get to see like video almost every day um, of like locations in summer in Southern California. I don't always know where I'm going to be. So, uh, PMC, my eyes are getting like dried out and tired. Why are you so beautiful? It's probably because my eyes are dried out, and because I have a fan on me, and that's like, isn't that? Do you remember like when they would take photographs back in the old days? And they would have photographs, and they'd put the girl in the fan, and the wind would be blowing her hair, and she would look very glamorous, and it was like, oh, like Bo Derek or Farrah Fawcett, or remember Jacqueline Smith? Remember Charlie's Angels? They were all gorgeous. So, but thank you. That's very nice, PMC. I get sidetracked. Do you think I have ADHD? As long as we're okay, right? I enjoy your shorts because of the fact. Wait, what? That it's peaceful and great. Yeah, I try to, for the most part, I kind of started doing those shorts because it was peaceful for me. I needed that sort of break from my day, and that's kind of how it started. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna commit to doing this for a few months, just because it'll force me to find places in San Diego that I haven't been, and I'll find places that are peaceful, and it'll calm me, it'll bring me down, all that, honestly. And then I became kind of like, wow, this is really fun. So, there we go. Let me take you to the islands, to the beach, and get some island food. Anthony, which island? I did not review your videos. Oh, Big Al. As of yet, I was just enjoying a stream, but I want to. That's cool. Big Al, you don't have to. You absolutely do not have to. I'm just saying that that's where I started on YouTube, was just like outdoorsy stuff. Do you make the shorts at lunch? A lot of times, yes. Not every single time, but a lot of times, yeah, for sure. It's like I have a midday break, but see, also, like, if I go on the weekend and if I go somewhere very special, I might make a whole lot of video, and that video might get broken up throughout the week. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if I go to the mountains and to a lovely lake or something, I might make a whole lot of video there, and that might get broken out into the next few days or something like that. It's because I can't always get to, some of those lakes. They're too far away. I can't get there during lunch. I can't. There's a lot of things I can't just do during lunch. It's like, but I make all the video myself, and then I kind of break it up, and I sort of spread it out through the week or a couple of weeks or whatever, and so yeah, I do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? And now what I'm saying, what do you think will happen next? I will probably, what do I think will happen next? You mean overall? I remember Christy Brinkley. Yeah, she was hot, wasn't she? Do you exercise? It's both useful and interesting. I answer. Well, I have a treadmill right there, but I haven't used it in like a year. I started to do it during, oh shoot, my phone, she's hitting the red thing, so I gotta do something to my phone that may not be appropriate. So look away. I'm gonna stick something up the back of my phone. I'm so sorry, phone. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I'm so sorry, phone. I don't ever want to have to do that. And it's like, I don't ever want to have to do that to anyone, but sometimes the phone needs it. It's like, just kidding. I'm kidding. Come on now. Come on. Girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Hey, when the battery starts going red, you gotta. Sad what happened. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of our celebrity people that I loved from the 70s and the 80s and even the 90s that, they didn't survive. Yeah. I find you a topic so you don't get bored. Okie dokie. How about Trinidad and Tobago, beautiful beach? I've never been to Spain, my love. I have never been to Spain, but I know it's beautiful there. Oops, wait, boop. When I look at you, I feel like you're telling me about space. Well, my brain is kind of like in outer space, so you're probably on point. You are most likely on point. 22CN. Amador. Wait a minute. I know which part of the country is waking up now when they start. Oh, yeah, that's gross. I don't know what you're talking about there, but Amador, when people start saying things like that, I kind of know what you're talking about. So don't do that. But everything you tell is very interesting, Frank. I'm a mixed pot, aren't I? I am a mixed pot. I kind of am just gonna tell it like it's like it comes. I like when I come on a live stream, I try very hard to take the filter from my brain to my mouth, and set it aside. Like I wouldn't go to probably the grocery store or any other public place and say a lot of things. I don't know if that's good or bad. I do not know if that's good or bad. But, sometimes it can be entertaining, right? Is it entertaining? Skoshi, come on, Skoshi. Anyone think it's Skoshi entertaining? I'm really. I have a Japanese friend. I used to say skosh, and this person was like, the word is skoshi. So I'm like, point taken, skoshi. Little bit means little bit. Skoshi, not skosh. My mother used to say skosh, when she was cooking when I was a kid. She said, well, you just put a little skosh of salt in, or you put a little skosh of this. No. My Japanese friend was like, it's skoshi. Stop saying skosh. I'm like, damn, okay, good enough. Fair. Point taken. I don't know if everything is interesting, Frank, but I appreciate that. I think, why is it? It's still coming up battery low and I'm plugged in. Everything's plugged in. So maybe because I'm live streaming, it's draining the battery as fast. I should have It's draining the battery as fast as it's charging the battery. Oh my gosh. Abner, stop it. Abner, stop it. Unless, wait, maybe I got behind. Oh, wait. I was watching of your Sun God. Sun God, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Yay. I was watching one of your old videos. Was it a live video or was it, I haven't done, I have not done a recorded video in over a month, which I know I need to do. I've had several people tell me, yeah, we miss seeing your regular recorded videos. Like I'd go to a lake or the beach or I'd have a little adventure and I'd do like a little, it's 4 or 5 minutes. It's not very long. These are little short videos that I would make the videos and I haven't done it lately. Summer is for me a weird time, and that's a bad excuse. It's not an excuse. I thank you for bringing that up. I don't know if what you were saying is what I think you were saying, but Sun God, I want to make those old videos. It takes a little more time. It takes a little more finesse. It takes a little more. I've got to like plan, and so I just need to do it. No excuses. I just need to do it. But thank you, Sun God. I appreciate that. It's just a microscopic bit of fun. That's right. That's right. Just like my shorts. It's like I make so much video and I make those things so weirdly quickly. I'll go to a location and I'll just make a bunch of video and I'm there and back if it's a lunchtime thing in less than an hour. And then I will pick a little piece of it, put some music on it. It will be uploaded and the whole thing happens in less than an hour. I shouldn't even tell you that. Can you smoke hemp? Is it the same smoking the happy grass? I don't know. Interesting question. Okay, Abnu. Stop it. I really don't want to hear it. So you're in a 30-minute timeout. I don't want to hear about your wiener. So stop it. I gave you a warning. Hemp. Okay, you're asking about hemp, I think. Okay, and I could be completely wrong here. Danelle. Hemp is usually when they take, I think, you'd probably get a better answer if you went to like ChatGPT, but I think hemp is when they take part of the cannabis stalk and some of the branches and stuff, and they use it somehow to create, like they can make clothing out of hemp. So it's something from the cannabis tree or the cannabis bush that they use to make fabrics and things like that. No, so the answer, Danelle, is I do not think you can smoke hemp, and just because I think it's a different part of the cannabis tree, right? I mean, I suppose you can smoke anything you want, but I don't think hemp is going to be the part that gets you high. The part that gets you high is like the little buds, like the flowers. Like if you think about a tree growing or a bush growing that has branches and has flowers, well, the flowers are the part that people want to smoke, and that's the part that gets you high. The rest of the tree can be used to make other things. I think. I'm not positive, so Not sure, but I think that's how it works. I found a new pillow. No, I'm sitting on two. I'm sitting on two because I've got this one, right? Because look at this. If I take the pillows out and I sit here, look at how little I am. Look at how low I am. I'm just like, hello, hello. So and it's not as comfortable, quite honestly. It's not. So I have one, it's blue. And then I have two, which has got a little pattern on it. Don't love it, but, oh, the sun has gone down, thank goodness. So, yeah, I'm actually on two pillows. I've been doing the two pillows for at least 2 weeks now. I think at least a week, because it makes me like up higher on the couch, which it's better on there, and it's actually more comfortable on my butt. Because if I'm sitting here for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, my butt gets tired. I'm only human. My butt gets tired. So the sitting on the cushions is like more comfortable for me. TMI. Amp is really harsh. I was told the bag of it had to return. Yeah, I don't think that hemp is meant for the smoking as much as it works well for, they make blankets, they make clothing, they make all kinds of stuff out of hemp. And it's like natural, but it's like making it out of any plant material, I guess. But smoking it, I don't think I would recommend that. The real part that gets you high is the resin of the hemp. Okay, Big Owl, I trust you because I don't know. I would have to Google it or chat GPT it like anyone else. The resin, yeah, I've heard people talk about the resin, right? And some people like to smoke, like the buds, right? I don't know if I'm going down a dark path here, and YouTube is gonna go like, but my understanding is that people want to smoke the buds, I think, right? And then from that, you can also, excuse me, good God, dying. I'm dying here. It's so dry. I have a fan of me here and I have a fan of me. So it's like drying out my throat. But I think I know that people smoke, they vape. You can vape cannabis. I'm just speaking because I know about it. I don't particularly do it, but I know plenty of people who do it. Hemp is a leaf. It is legal to smoke. Well, yeah, it's all legal in where I live. All of the cannabis is legal here. Your high chair. This is in my high chair. It's like I'm on two. Remember, okay, when I was a kid, getting off of the whole hemp thing for a hot second. When I was a kid, when we would go out to dinner and you were too small to sit in the chair, what would they bring out for you to sit on? The phone books. The phone books. When we sit on the phone books, you'd sit on the big fat yellow pages, and then there would be the big fat white pages. So you'd be sitting on phone books. So you'd be high enough. So these are my phone books. I don't know. I honestly don't trust anything I say because I am full of it. all the way up to here. I'm making it up as I go along. I'm just a storyteller. I could just be lying about everything. I have no idea. No idea. I confuse myself with all the nonsense I make up. No, it's not true. Too many of my stories are real, and sometimes I feel embarrassed. I'm like, should I be really telling all these stories out there to the interwebs? Good old interwebs. Just say this is for it's for educational purposes only. Absolutely, 100%. Sun God. Thank you, Sun God. Bravo for Sun God. Bravo. I like, girl's gotta entertain herself somehow. What else am I gonna do? Look around. This is not like Disneyland. So, girl's gotta entertain herself. Sometimes she's just gonna, oh, you know what? Gossip, gossip, gossip. I don't really have any gossip. But I did hear I had to recharge something today. Not going to tell you what it was. And we're not going there. So don't ask. I asked the AI what. Ask some was, and it drew me a C there. I don't know what that is. Don't know where that is. Do not know. Do you ever sleep on your couch? I have fallen asleep on this couch. Yes, it's a very big couch. And yeah, it's very comfortable. And yeah, I have fallen asleep on it. I don't choose to sleep on it because even if sometimes I fall asleep on it, I usually will wake up at some point and I prefer to go in and get regular bed. I sleep better in regular bed. But if this is all I had, I would sleep on it. Yeah. I don't lie. I tell stories. C28 understands me. I'm not telling lies. I'm just telling stories. Why would you be here? Why would any of you be here if I didn't have all the weird stories that I have? Come on. Come on. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me that you all aren't going, really? That's a good story. I didn't even know about that. She's telling us. Yes. Who was here? Raise your hand if they know about the onion dip. Sorry, early crowd. Early crowd knows about the onion dip story that I told today. And what song was the first song that I slow danced to? Again, early crowd. Yep, there's still some of you here. I know that. Because I tell stories. Good grief. You can rearrange your living room on live. That would be interesting, 28. However, I am not strong enough to lift the couch up. So I really cannot rearrange my living room. And this is not a very big room. So there aren't a lot of options of how it would be. I mean, I suppose I could put the couch on, opposite some things, but I moved here from a larger place, and I already got rid of a lot of my big furniture. Yeah, you know what? Nobody's liked this. I've been on for this long, and I have 23 likes. No wonder the heck. 23 likes. If you're still sitting here, hit the like. Be nice. Just hit the like. It doesn't, for God's sakes, it's still at 23. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about mama. Nobody. I could try to rearrange, but the place I was before, as I was saying, was bigger, and so I have kind of bigger furniture, and I moved into a small apartment because my kids grew up and moved out. Off. I hit the launch button, and my kids went out into the world. And now I'm living in this little dumpster fire of a place. And I have furniture that's too big. So rearranging isn't really an option. Are people being rude? I need to potato chip. That's right. Does it have a pull-out bed? This one does not. No, this one does not. When I'm up in the mountains, the couch that's up in the mountains, that one does have a pull-out bed. So, but not this one. And let's see, this weekend I will probably be going to the mountains. However, I don't I don't think I'm going to be able to do a live because I'm going to be there with family members, and I don't know how well that'll go. So I don't think I'll be able to do that. You know, so I'm glad you love your freedom. Don't we all? Don't we all love our freedom? What kind of freedom are we talking about? I live in the United States, yes. I love my freedom. It's nice and cozy. Don't worry about us fans. We'll buy you a new set. No, don't do that. I'm fine with my little setup the way it is. Thank you. It's fine. I didn't mean that as a complaint. I'm like just explain. I shouldn't even explain. Fuck it. I am fine. I love my big couch. It's all fine. No worry about me. Oh goodness, people. Big boy Poppy. You just need a full-size U-Haul truck for that couch alone. Yeah, I know. And I've actually thought to myself that when the day comes that I move out of here, I may just leave the freaking couch because, like, even just getting it out the door, because I bought it and I had it delivered from the furniture store, and the delivery people had to get it in the door and like kind of like put the little bottom feet on it and like deal with it. I'm like, that's worth the extra money to have them do it. And I'm on the second floor, stairs only. So anyways, but it's, whatever. Yeah, I would, just for the couch alone. True that, 28. David, yeah, that might not work. Yeah, I just think that when the day comes, which I don't know when it will be, that I move my arsenal out of here. Yeah, I may leave the couch. I may just leave the couch behind because I think it will be more trouble to try to get the couch out than just leave it, buy a new one. I know there's a dead cockroach, a huge, seriously, like a 3-inch cockroach, and then it has antennas like that long. I know there's a dead one under there, which is TMI, 100%. But it's, when you live in a warm climate, these things happen. But this dude came out from behind my refrigerator over there one night when I was awake. His mistake. Not my first cockroach rodeo. I swipe under the kitchen counter, got my raid, and that son of a gun, he came out from behind the refrigerator, went running up the wall. And I was like, oh, hell no. Got my, and he went running behind. There's a trash can over there. He was trying to go behind the trash can. I was like, shh. I was, and then he was like limping, and he wound up limping his way under this humongous couch. That's how I learned that I can't lift the couch, because, a day or two later, I'm like, well, I need to get that dude out of there, because I know he's under there like this. I know it. If you know, you know. But I tried to lift the couch. I'm like, oh, can't lift the couch. I'm not surprised, but it's like, yeah, so I know there's that under there. I don't know what else is under there. There's probably other stuff under there. TMI. I told you I had stories. I got 3 bedroom. You got 3 bedroom. But I got my bed in the living room, and it's just me and the cat in the living room. Well, that's odd. But you know what? To each their own. If I had 3 bedrooms, I would probably put my bed in one of the bedrooms. But yeah, that might not work out. It's like, I don't know. I just have no idea how I would get this couch out of here. I mean, going live at the mountains with your family there might not work out. Oh, no, my family does not live in the mountains. I could live in the mountains. They're just going, I was talking about next weekend. I'm going to go up there. I could live up there 100%. Yeah, I could do that. They come up and visit. Actually, my brother and his wife are coming up next weekend. They haven't been up there in 3 years, so, we're going up because it's one of their birthdays, and so we're just gonna go up and enjoy ourselves. So that's why I probably won't do a live. Not probably. I won't do a live up there because I'll be with family up there. But living up there, yeah, I could for sure live up there. That's not like, why do you do that to that man? I have no idea what you're talking about. Smushed him. I so hate roaches. Oh, we're talking about the cockroach. We're talking about a bug. Yeah, I didn't, sorry. I don't want him in my house. It's like he's not paying rent. I'm remodeling my house, trying to modernize it so that I can sell it. That's what I do each time when I go back home from my route. That's very good, 28. That's hard work, man. You don't get a lot of break. Sun God, I just got the AC and the fan and the ceiling fan in the living room and closed the kitchen door. And oh, so you're out there to stay cool. I gotcha. I'm a felon. I can't even come to Canada to see you. Got to come see me. What? I'm a felon. I can't even come to Canada to see you. I'm not in Canada, Sun God. I'm in California, which is different than Canada. Canada is not California, good grief. California is not in Canada. California, wow. I gotta have a breather on that one. California is not in Canada. California is in the United States. I gotta think on that for just a seckie. I mean, I know, but I'm just like, are there other people that think that California is in Canada? my little melon is going, alert, 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 alert. Something's happening. There we go with the puppets. See, maybe that's why people like the puppets. Are the puppets more clear about things? Maybe. Could be. Could very well be. Could very well be. The roach. Yeah, sorry about, that was a story. I shouldn't have told the roach story. If you live in really moist climates like Florida or anywhere in the Caribbean or in South America, a lot of South America, roaches are like common everywhere in the South. I think it's just kind of a thing. It's like you do your best. You do your best. I just don't want them in the house. I don't go around like ending animals' lives, but that I don't want them in my home. That's all. I'm in Buffalo, New York, which is like 10 minutes from Canada. I know it's a different country, but thanks for the social studies lesson. Why, thank you from Canada for some reason. I take you from Quebec or Montreal. Oh, Sun God, there was just a misunderstanding. That's okay. That's okay, Sun God. Seriously, I didn't. You thought I was from Quebec. Oh, that's fine. I'm not. I'm from the United States. Yeah. Nothing. We're good. We're good. I hope we're good. No, I didn't mean to be disparaging with the social studies. I think I just got confused. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, because it's Tuesday, it's 8:43 in the PM, and I think it's time for me to say good night, because I have to go to work tomorrow, and I love you all very, 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 very much. Thank you to my moderators. And I don't know who's still here. I think David's still here. I see 2800 is still here. I don't know. I think it's just you guys, right? But it's getting late, right? It's getting late. So I'm going to say good night and tell you I love you all. And I'll be back tomorrow, okay?